Good morning. Today is May 8th. It is day 10 of our season 2 as well as our weight loss competition. Stepped on the scale this morning. I am down to 261. Is that my mask? Nope. I'm down to 261.7, which brings my weight loss total down to 6.3 pounds. Not quite 7 pounds. 6.3. Yeah, 6.3 pounds. Which, feeling good. And my body, man, that guy is losing weight quick. Oh my goodness, I didn't know it was going to be this hard. Well, I guess that's one thing that really drives competition, right? Is to see your competitor also doing really, really well. And so the results of each other really push us to give it our all. So my buddy, he's down 8 pounds, which is crazy. 8 pounds in like 10 days. Yeah. But he said he felt like his body was just primed to lose some weight. And that, yeah, when we started it, he was at his peak of his peak of his peak. And so the first initial pounds, darn it, that came off were pretty easy. Pretty easy. I'm gonna switch arms because this right arm is getting a little sore from holding up the phone. It's not a good sign. What's going on? Today's a Sunday and it's a little bit of a relaxed day. We've got our family worship in the morning. We've got a beautiful sky today. I don't know if you can really see that pointed up. I am not going to be using, well, I say not, but maybe I will later. Not going to be using the other camera. I'm going to compare it to this footage today to see what the quality looks like. But I think this camera is actually better. This is the native camera, but it doesn't allow me to switch between the front and back camera in real time. So that stinks, but that's all right. What am I saying? Yeah, yesterday we got up. I got up pretty early yesterday. I wanted to come out and do my walk, but I had a massive headache. Excuses. I had a massive excuse, which was I did some work on the computer, did the accounts the morning before, and it was just, it was a train wreck. It took me a long time. It took a lot of mental energy to get that done. We've got 2 new systems going on in place. Friends can submit slips now at the hall, and they can also deposit online into the account. So that's 2 different ways of contributing, which is really good. But it's 2 systems now instead of just one. Before it used to be just slips that they could be able to put into the box, and no one ever deposited electronically. But now over COVID, everybody's gotten used to doing electronic transfers, and in fact, a lot of people have just set up reoccurring transfers and donations. And so some other friends, though, they're still donating at the Kingdom Hall. So yeah, anyway, had to find the slips. Some slips weren't done. Some nights seemed like they were missed. Yeah, it was a big mess. But everybody's rusty. I'm rusty as well. And even doing the whole calculating everything, it was a bit of a nightmare. But anyway, got it done. Took mosquito. Took a little bit of mental energy. So yesterday morning, I was just dead to the world. I woke up and I'm like, nope, I'm going back to sleep. Highlight of yesterday was we have our circuit overseer visit, and yesterday was the last day of his visit. And we're gonna miss him. He's been with us for 2.5 years. So this is his last meeting with us, with our Kong. And he gave a really nice talk about the ant and how the ant, we want to imitate the ant in different aspects of our life. And he kind of talked about a little bit about the ant and how they're good farmers. There's some ants that cut leaves, and the leaves are not actually the food source of the ants. And he showed a picture of it, but it's when they eat the leaf, they excrete. After they processed it into their stomachs, they excrete this fluid, and this fluid over time, it grows mushrooms. And so the leaf wasn't really the food source, but the mushrooms that after it ate it, excreted it, created it, that was its food source. And so his whole point was like ants are just very, very industrious and they know how to get things done. And he also talked about how they have these ants that shepherd other creatures, little insects, and the insects, they excrete this little sweet, I don't know what it is, sweet scent, sweet, some kind of food source. Anyway, the ants would, just very, very industrious, and so try to imitate the ant. And one other thing he talked about a few of them, but as the ants move along, they excrete through their abdomens like a scent. And so the ones behind them, as they crawl towards the food, then they would follow that scent. And that's why we have lines of ants. And he says if you take your finger and you swipe it, I think all of us have done that before. You take your finger and you swipe it across that invisible line, then the ants get lost because they can't find that scent anymore. And the scent changes whenever they meet up with danger up ahead, creatures, predators. They'll excrete a different kind of scent, and that'll tell them warning up ahead. And in a similar sense, a lot of friends, a lot of faithful ones have come before us, and so they've left behind their scent, or they've left their smell. They've left behind footsteps to follow. And so as Christians, we try to really follow in the footsteps of the faithful ones, and also to avoid the dangers that they said, hey, up ahead there's a danger here, watch out for that. And that may be through biblical examples, that may be through real life examples of ones that we've known ourselves personally, or those found in the experiences sections. But anyway, really good talk, and some good thoughts to think about. And I was thinking about them while I was doing these walks this morning. So how's your day going? Hopefully everything's getting along, and any goals that you've set out for yourself, hopefully they're getting done too. Love you guys. Thank you guys very much for checking in. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Till then, take care, aloha, and keep at it. Take care.